Good morning, everybody. Sit down. We are here to talk about money. So you want to know what budget you need to start dropshipping, but before we start, we're going to hear a quote from the man behind Husky Beards and Grooming. Paul Lee says, be comfortable with losing at least $500 before you start to become profitable. Opening up an actual retail store involves spending near $10,000 before any revenue comes in. So spending only $500 on an e-commerce business is an extremely small investment that can change your life. So let's create our budget. The most stripped down skeleton budget for opening a dropshipping store will be number one, your Shopify subscription. We're going to use Shopify because it's the most popular e-commerce platform out there. And the good news is Shopify has a 14-day free trial. And after that, it's $29 per month. So you have a little time to get into the flow of being an e-commerce owner before you have to pay for your subscription. With your Shopify subscription, you'll also want apps, but there are apps like Oberlo who have a forever free plan to help you to import products to your store. And then there are apps like Salesource who actively help you to source products which are proven to sell, as well as spy on your dropshipping competitors, which will cost $49 per month. If you're serious about dropshipping, then there is one more must buy, and that is your domain. You can easily buy a new domain through Shopify. They'll ask you about it as you're setting up your Shopify account. And you can just choose your domain from there, which will cost about $14 for the year, which is about $1.16 per month. So it is definitely worth that cost and you'll look so much more professional. There are also many more must-have apps which you'll find out about as you scale your dropshipping business, such as the best currency converter and looks for social proofing your dropshipping store with reviews, and cross-sell, which are all found in the Shopify App Store. And a lot of these apps do have free trials, so you can check them out before you pay for them. But I would really budget about $60 at least per month for really useful apps as part of your long-term plan. Okay, marketing. I do hope you are all ready, because marketing is going to be your biggest cost, but it's going to be your biggest customer attraction. Luckily, if you're using Salesource, you don't have to spend money on lots of product images and videos, because you're able to download them straight from AliExpress, then use tools like InVideo to then edit these videos and photos together. You're more than welcome to use the photos that are used on AliExpress. The images used on their platform are open source images, so you don't need to worry about copyright issues by using the photos that they provide. But you will need a budget for your social ads. The average conversion rate in e-commerce is somewhere between 2 and 3%. That will vary by product type and country, but this is the average going rate. That means if you get 400 people to your store, you can expect 10 of them to purchase something. But how do you get 400 people to your store? Marketing. Earthstream has pegged it that the average click-through rate for Facebook is at 0.9%. But let's assume that your Facebook ads are really good and your click-through rate is 1%. To then get 400 people to your store, you'll need to reach about 40,000 people. The price for 40,000 impressions will vary depending on who your audience is. For example, targeting the UK will be more expensive than targeting India. According to AdStage, which is a marketing software, the average cost per 1,000 impressions is $12.45. We'll round that to $12.50, and now we have an equation to work with. So we'll do 40,000 divided by 1,000 times by $12.50 equals $500. Now we might not need 40,000 impressions or 400 people to come to our store right away. So let's half that and get 200 people to our store. TikTok and YouTube are also growing marketing channels, so keep an eye out on videos on those. Right now, there are less advertisers than there are users on the platform, so the CPM will be much lower than it is on Facebook. and you'll be able to reach a larger audience on a lower budget, which I think the minimum on TikTok is about $25 per day. But just keep in mind that this is still going through its learning stage. Let's have a look at our dropshipping startup cost summary. So we have Shopify at $29 per month, Salesource at $49 per month, your domain at $1.16 per month, and your marketing budget at $250 per month. We'll also add on the optional apps at $60 per month. So this will either come to $329.16 per month or $389.16 per month. Make sure you have this written down. That is an extremely low cost to start up a brand new business from scratch. Let's have a look at another inspiring quote from an expert dropshipper. Matis Ozatsky says, "The budget for the first 3 to 6 months, from my experience, should be around $1,000. Most of it should definitely go on marketing, for testing, Instagram influencers, and Facebook ads. I'd say about 50% to 80%. The rest should go on plugins, domain, and store costs, and also preferably some courses if you're new to the business model and to Shopify." Okay, you guys should be ready to go and get planning your budget. Now, if any of you are dropshippers and you have already started your stores, I'd love to hear what you think of this budget. Does this align with what you guys have set up or what you're used to? I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Guys, thank you so much for watching this. And before you leave, make sure to hit subscribe and I will see you here next time. Ciao.